Hey everybody, it's Moonbo here, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic Survival. Now, I'm really excited for today's video because, as you guys know, I had a lot of problems with the early access to Survival, and so because of that, I couldn't progress and I couldn't achieve anything. But now, finally, here we are, guys. I am doing my first episode in my own world where I am making my own progress, and I'm really excited to show you guys what I got. Now, at the moment, I'm not really focusing on the farming aspect of survival. I've been going more towards the mining and mineral refining route, but of course I do still have the ability to get some crops done when I need to. As you can see right here, I do have, I think, what is this? This looks like a 20 plot of land, which is actually perfect. So I did 20 because you get 20 seeds in a bag, so it's just like the perfect number for planting those. Now over on this side here, I do have a water pump, of course, guys, so you're going to want one of these. This is going to automatically fill this water tank right here with our little water bottles. So every time I take some water out, you can see it automatically starts to fill the tank back up on its own. So whenever I need water, of course, I just come right here and it's readily available. And I haven't had to worry about water cannons or anything yet because it's really easy to water these 20 plots of farming land right here, because all I have to do is go into the water and then I can forever click just like this, rapid fire actually, and I can send water all over the place. This is like an insane amount of water, and you can see it just splashes the entire area. Look how much I got in such a short amount of time. And then of course you can easily grab the last bits of water. Now of course I don't have any crops here, but that's because I have some big plans for today. So before we do what I plan on doing, of course we do have to come in here, guys. We have our little walk. Now I used to have more than one walk, but guys, I've been farming a little bit and I've been getting some waves. They have been killing my walks. It's kind of sad because I do like to feed them. I have a little feeding trough right here. As you can see, I like to put all of the corn right there on the shelf, and then they are able to eat it. Now, okay, he's having a little bit of a hard time here. Sometimes you gotta kind of smack him in the butt a little bit. There you go. So I'm also stocking up on milk because, of course, I am going to be gone for a while. I'm going to need some food. I'm going to need some sustenance while we are on a very long journey trying to get as many resources as possible. So now let's check out the inside of the base here. This is probably some of the most fun I've been having with my vehicle building, as well as organizing all of my resources and all of my equipment. So obviously right here in the front, you can see this is pretty much all of my farming stuff. You see I have a huge amount of seeds at the moment. I'm basically slowly prepping for the spud gun trade over at Trader Joe's there. I also have my soil. I've got a few spuds here. I got 45 spuds ready to go, some fertilizer. I also have a water cannon here. I haven't had to use it though, of course, because like I mentioned, I can use my bucket in the water very easily. And I have an extra engine. I found an engine in a golden crate and I was like, oh wow, free engine. I'm gonna have to eventually make like a second vehicle for that or something. Now over here, this is my entire processing plant for all of the crafting. Now it probably looks pretty normal. I'm sure other people are doing very similar setups to this kind of stuff. So obviously on the left here, I have my Refinebot, which is where all of our logs go. They get refined, they get spit out into this chest right down here on the bottom. So of course I do have another chest on the top. Now this just doubles our capacity for being able to transfer things through into our craft bot. So I have two chests. You can see here actually, if I go into them, I have loads and loads of crafting materials. I can actually probably just kind of empty my inventory into that. And then we also have the sister chest right here underneath it with even more crafting materials. Now as for the crafting bot, I have put a lot of work into this one, guys. It is now at level 5, which means we have the full range here of being able to craft things in a queue, and it also reduces the time of our crafting in half almost. I'm pretty sure it's almost in half, and it also allows for us to repeat a crafting thing. So if I want to, I can click on this little double arrow circle right here, and because of that, it just means it's going to keep on crafting this block all the way until all of our materials that require for it are gone. Alright, there we go. It's about to finish the last set of our metal blocks. So of course that is our scrap metal. We're turning it into metal block 1. Now while things are being crafted in the craft bot, we also have another chest right here that is just adjacent to the craft bot. Now this chest here is what's going to be receiving all of the crafted items. You can see there is the metal blocks that we just finished crafting. And usually what I'll do is I'll just manually come over here on the other side, put the blocks down, and it's ready to go back into the system. Now, one thing I will be adding in a future episode is the ability to loop back these resources here. So by adding some glass vacuum tubes right here, we're going to be able to go up and over the craft bot and then back into this chest right here, completing the loop, and hopefully that should allow for us to craft things in a circular kind of motion, and we'll never have to really look at this unless we're taking something out of it, like some pipes for example, and then we're going to be going to building. Now you might be wondering, what is this thing right here? It's actually extremely important. This is our old craft bot, and you know, we're actually quite short, and when I stand at the screen here, I can't really see the screen, so I decided I should really have a little ledge here so I can see the screen. And of course, I do have a clothes bot set up right here on this corner. I have a whole bunch of these shirts, or I guess they're not shirts, they're just kind of random clothing apparel pieces. I'm going to be unlocking these in a future video. I'm going to try and amass... Okay, maybe I was kind of thinking maybe I'll cover this entire little square section here before I start opening them, but that might take a little while. So we'll see when I decide to open them, but I want to have a good collection of them before we do that so we can see a huge variety of all the different clothing. Now, I did unlock a couple pieces of clothing though, guys, just so I could see a little bit of what it was like. So I did end up getting a couple pretty cool things. Yeah, I have right here, I have the pants with a harness. So I decided to equip those. I also have some overalls. I think those look kind of like the actual mechanic ones when you get the full clothes bot. And I also have some fly shoes, guys. Look at these shoes. I got the big massive boots, which is what I like to wear. And then we have like, what are these? Bowling shoes or something, or some type of dress shoe? I'm not too sure, but I chose the big boots instead. And then of course, because I have the clothes bot, it also unlocks the old school mechanic backpack, the one we know and love, guys, the one with all those random sticks sticking out. All right, so now it is time for the thing I am most excited for, guys. This is my vehicle. I have been putting a lot of time and effort into it. I am so happy with the results so far. This is a hybrid style build. It is capable of doing speedy runs. It's capable of doing mining as well, because we do have the double drills right here on the front. It has a mineral, or I guess like a resource container here, or collector, that's in the back right here that allows for easy gathering of our resources. And then what I did today, guys, I spent a ridiculous amount of time building this and crafting all of the parts for it. I have made a road train style setup of material containers here that is going to be collecting a ridiculous amount of raw, unrefined logs. So let me go through the game plan for you guys. This is a huge undertaking. I don't know if I'm actually ready for it or not. I have been prepping all day. I've been trying to get as many resources as I can. So obviously we have the two kind of caboose things here with the 4 extra containers. Now I can't remember exactly how many logs each one contains once they're full, but you can see here we have 4, and then we also have this extra one right here. So that means we have 5 of these containers that we are going to be filling up today. I don't know exactly how long that's going to take. I'm prepared to go on a full day excursion, or maybe at least like a day and a half. Now you might be wondering, well, Moonbo, if you're going to be gone that long, driving around, running double drills, you're going to be burning through fuel, and I actually planned for that. And you want to see how much fuel I actually have? Well, let me show you. I've got a fuel canister on this side here. As you can see, we have almost 100 gas tanks right inside of that. On this side here, I have another one. As you can see, we have almost another 100 gas, which means that these are very full containers. And then look at this, guys. I have some saddle style bags on the side here. And look, I have massively prepped. I have, look at this. How many is this actually? It's like 160 here. So overall, I have 360 fuel canister things that we're going to be using and hopefully that should be enough to get enough materials to fill all of these containers. And now if you are wondering what is on this side here, you can see this is where I'm actually keeping all of my cotton. I have a stupid amount of cotton as well, and I also have some spare food and milk that I'm going to be bringing with me on this excursion to help us survive. Now let's see here, it is 5:22 in the morning, it's bright and early, and that is when I wanted to take off and start this excursion. Now, I'm going to do one final drop off here, guys. We're going to get rid of some stuff just so we can actually make a little bit more room for things that we might be finding. And come to think of it, actually, I've decided I should probably grab like a whole bunch of metal blocks. Now, I do have a spare tire up on the top here, guys. Now, that is just in case I do lose a wheel. But this thing does feature some guards around all of the wheels, at least on this main component. It doesn't have them on the little trailer in the back there. And that's just to help, just in case some farm bots decide to try and take my wheels out. Well, hopefully that's going to stop them enough time that I can get there and save them. All right, so let's set up our vehicle. I'm feeling pretty confident right now. And so one thing I'm going to be doing, guys, this is going to be insane. I have a piece of paper in front of me and a pencil. Now, I have actually gotten lost 3 times now, I think, on this map. One time, I got lost for like 45 minutes, and I was actually talking to Scrapman in the chat while I was looking for my car. He helped keep me sane, and yeah, after about 40 minutes of searching for my car, I finally found it. So I'm done with that. I have a piece of paper, like I said. I'm going to be drawing the map out as I drive the roads, putting landmarks on the paper, trying to really figure out where I am in this entire place. So here we go. I'm going to do one last final run here up to the water, guys. I'm going to grab 2 buckets of water, just because you never know. I might need the water in a pinch. All right, so here we go. We are now ready, though, to weld our vehicle together. I think I mentioned as well, I have a bed here, guys, so I'm going to be able to go into this bed, hop out of the bed, and now whenever I die, or well, not whenever, hopefully never, but if I do end up dying, I will be able to respawn exactly on the vehicle. Now here we go. This is as simple as it gets, guys, for welding this vehicle together. All you have to do is weld it right there to the caution block. Now the reason why this is like this is actually really good, because if you have an empty spot in your inventory, if you break this caution block right here, you can see it appears back in my inventory, and all you have to do is actually just kind of move this vehicle out of the way, grab this one like so, and then all we have to do is re-weld it just like we did before, which is a very simple process. Actually, it's a simple process if you actually do it right. And there we go. So that's it, guys. That is it connected. Now, I have all this painted as well. I've put a lot of time and effort into trying to build this road train. Like I said, we have ridiculous amounts of fuel. We're loaded up. All right, this is it, guys. This is the moment of truth. We are going to venture off into the wilderness. I'm going to be drawing a map, and I am going to try and fill all of these containers up with raw minerals. We're gonna hope for a lot of metal. You know, metal is the #1 thing. Now, here you go, guys. Look at this, though. We can see that we have these trailers behind us here. They do a great job of following us. You know, you can see they're very responsive. And this is just such an awesome sight. I can't believe I am actually doing something that I really, really wanted to do. Now, like I said, guys, I have a piece of paper here and a pencil. I'm going to draw in our mechanic wrench, and then I'm going to start plotting the map from there. Now, it's actually kind of annoying because I have a lot of streets in this survival seed. I don't know why. I've never seen this many roads before. Like, look at this intersection right here. There's so many different ways. Now, I'm going to mark on my map this little junction right here, but obviously I'm not going to go to the right. I think what I want to do is actually go all the way up this hill here and kind of go a little bit farther away from our base. Now, that is a packing station right there. Now, hold on. Actually, I can already feel this engine is not going to be enough. Let's boost up the speed here. Let's start going. Oh, God, the bearings are... Okay, this might work. The hill is pretty steep. Oh, God, I hope I don't break the game. So my plan is to find a decent amount of rock deposits so that I can actually just kind of stay in one area for as long as I can and just mine all of those rocks at once. Now, I find it to be kind of difficult, though, to actually locate some good things. Now, I think I see some minerals over there. Okay, yeah, so we're going to start our journey right here. I'm going to clear this farm bot, and then we're going to get set up to mining those rocks over there. So we're going to start off by disconnecting that right there. So we have our trailers here with us. I have that caution block. There we go, guys. It's back in the inventory. So now this is going to be just like a standalone drilling machine. We're going to drive up to the rock formation. We got the double drill bits, and if you notice, guys, they are actually on suspension as well. The suspension is extremely important because it kind of cushions a little bit of the bouncing, and that way it keeps your drill bit up against the rock for much longer. Now, as you can see, look at this. We are just drilling right through this rock, no problem whatsoever, guys. It's just chopping away at it. And now this is a giant rock. This is probably going to end up filling up quite a bit of our containers, actually. This is huge. Oh man, I am loving this game, guys. Survival is so addictive. Just look at what we're doing right now. We're just drilling away at a rock. It's so satisfying when the whole thing breaks. Oh my god. Guys, I can't stop playing. Now, there is one thing about this vehicle that is not 100% perfect, guys, and that is the fact that it's not really good at doing the final refining job of these pieces right here. So I do have to smash these ones with the hammer, but I should make pretty quick work of this. I think we got a little bit more daylight left, and like I said, I'm planning on staying out here for at least a full day. Now, this is awesome. I just realized there is also a rock formation right there as well. So that means we have a whole other set of rocks we can grab without having to go too far. Now, like I said, I'm not too sure how much this is going to fill up all of our containers. We have 5 of them, so I'm very curious to see what happens. All right, there we go. I've got everything that I've chipped off so far into the unrefined logs. Now, here's a pro tip, guys. If you want to pick all these up, just put your vehicle on the lift, drop it down, and there you go. That's all you got to do. You don't have to drive it around. You don't have to waste any fuel whatsoever. You just have to pick it up, drop it right on top, and there you go. All right, so there we go. That is the first part of our container system filled up. That is absolutely crazy. Now, I guess this was probably roughly half of the rock formation. Now, we do still have to break up the rest of it, though, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to bring our caboose system over here, and we're going to fill that up as well. Oh my god, it's so fast, guys. The double drill bit is so good. Now, I think one thing you might actually want to know, guys, is the double drill bits I have on the front here, like I mentioned, they're on suspension, but they also have the 2 bearings spinning inward toward each other. Now, the reason why I did that was because I figured if anything gets caught on the drill bit while it's spinning, it should get sucked down into the center here and go in between the 2 of them, and it should make quick work of all these rocks. Oh man, look at this jackpot. Guys, we have loads of metal here. Now, like I said, the next step is to grab our caboose system. Hopefully there are no farm bots over here. Just slowly destroying it. Okay, everything looks nice here. Okay, perfect. And here we go. Let's just drop it right on top. Let's see how this works. Ooh, look at that. Right across both of them. Oh man, this is so satisfying. Okay, there we go. How many do we have now? Wow. Okay, this is barely even full. I was kind of scared that this was going to fill it up a little too fast, but I'm realizing now that that is not the case. Now, of course, if you do have some stragglers here, you can always just grab it by your hands and throw it in there manually. All right, so there we go. That is the entire rock formation totally disappeared. We have it all here in the back of our truck. Now, I'm going to go into this one. We're going to go up to this next rock formation here. We've been doing this for about what? I mean, half a day, thereabouts, which is not too bad. And we're already kind of halfway there. So let's do this rock formation and see where this leaves us. Wow, so I am making very quick work of this rock formation right here, and guys, to my surprise, would you believe it, there is another one right next to us. I swear, we have just hit the jackpot. All right, there we go. I just got finished doing up all of these unrefined logs right here. There's quite a few of them, so I'm gonna grab the caboose system here, and we're gonna try and pick as many of them up as we can. Now, I'm very curious to see how many of these we are going to be left with. This is extremely impressive. Oh, hold on here. The cabooses, they are slowly rolling away. Let's try and put a little break here. Okay, stop it. Stop. So here we go. Let's do the rest of this one right here. And like I said, guys, this is going so much faster than I was expecting it to. I'm really happy, though, with this drill vehicle. It's really efficient at breaking them down. And sometimes you do get lucky, and you actually get to see them totally broken down into the unrefined logs. See, now this is when this works the best, guys, is when all of these pieces get pinned up against the rock behind it, and then all you see is everything just getting destroyed, and you actually get quite a few of those unrefined logs. Now, I did just realize something, actually. This section of the rock formation is actually... basically, it's like too low for my vehicle, and I go right over it with my drill bits. Now, I have a little bit of an idea here. Let's see if this works, guys. We're gonna try and think like a mechanic here. And what would a mechanic do? I have a feeling they would get pretty ingenious. So let's kind of stop it around, maybe right up about here. Okay, there we go. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our lift. We're gonna put the lift under the car. We're gonna tilt it up like so. Let's see if it's gonna stay balanced on the lift. Okay, no, it's not balanced at all. Let's make sure we're trying to get right in the center. Okay, there we go. That's looking pretty good. We got the drill bits right there. Okay, this looks like it should work. I think it's working. There we go. Yes, look at that, guys. So there you go. That is actually thinking like a mechanic. Now, if this does get filled up in one day, this is going to be really, really impressive to me. I wasn't expecting this efficiency, and it's actually really reassuring, because I thought I was going to be having to travel for like 2 or 3 days trying to fill this up. Now, obviously, though, actually, I just realized it's going to be difficult if I can't find rocks. And so, like I said before, we're very, very lucky to have found this spot. There is so much rock here, and there's even more behind us that we don't even have room for. All right, this is it, guys. I think we might have enough resources here to fill it up. Let's drop our trailer system right here over top of it. Let's grab them all. Oh, this is gonna be satisfying. Oh, yeah. That is awesome. Okay, grab some more. Now, I really hope I'm not slowly killing the game, though. I am kind of worried that I'm gonna crash or something because I'm just loading way too many resources up on one vehicle. Now, I'm just kind of ready to push some of the limits here in Scrap Mechanic, though. I find it to be very exciting, and it's part of the fun to see what you can get away with. Alright, so that is the last of these minerals here. Now, I'm very curious to see how much gas we have actually gone through. Now, I think this one here, which one is this one? This one is the one that's connected to all the wheels, and it looks like we're not even at 50% actually, or we're actually on 50% on the dot, which is crazy. So we got 50% left on our engine. Now, how much do we have left for our drill? Oh, the drill is hardly using any gas whatsoever, and obviously we still have a ridiculous of gas here. Now, I guess that just means we're going to be prepared for the next time we have to go farther and farther away. Now, I'm just going to swap this out. Let's drop that down. Let's grab our trailer. Let's suck up these last mineral logs here. Let's try and get our things there. Okay, there we go. A little bit more on this one. All right, there it is, guys. It is totally filled up to the brim. There is no more room left in these containers for any of these unrefined minerals. So I guess it's the moment of truth. We're gonna bring these over to the road. Okay, I have to drive this one to the road, and we're gonna bring it to the road. We're gonna weld the cabooses to this vehicle. All right, so here we go. We're gonna put our caution block back on our pipe right there. Now I wonder, can I weld? Oh, I can weld, even though there are some of those unrefined logs. That's really, really good to know. Okay, so let's stick that right there. Oh my god, guys. Let's see if it's laggy. Nope, doesn't feel laggy whatsoever. This is crazy. This is it. We are bringing the biggest that I have ever done in Scrap Mechanic Survival with these mineral containers. Okay. Oh god, this is scary, actually. I'm really scared. Okay, let's try and just avoid that log. Oh god. This is crazy. Keep it together. Easy. Easy. Oh, wow. This is actually going really good. They're snaking a bit. Snaking a little bit. Okay, there we go. They do separate. You can see, guys, that there is some glitchiness happening on the bearings there. The strength of the bearings is a little questionable. I might have to try and find a solution to that. I'm not too sure if there is, actually, because I'm going to have bearings no matter what. All right, here we go. A little windy turn here. Take it nice and easy. And then we got the super steep hill. You know what? Should I give it? Should I just give her? Yeah, I'm just going to hold down W. Oh my god, we're going so fast. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Off the road. Oh my god. This is so good. They're actually staying there, though. I'm not too worried about them. Oh no. Oh, whoa. Whoa, okay. I'm stuck. I am stuck. So remember, guys, if you drive around like an idiot, then chances are you're probably gonna crash your car. And if you have any logs attached to it, well, then you're gonna have a bad time. Oh my god, this is crazy. Okay, how do we do this? Let's just kind of take it easy here. We're gonna wrap it around, all the way around, just like so. And now, here we go. Okay, look at this. This is perfect, actually. We made it back right before nighttime. All right, so like I mentioned, I want to know exactly how many minerals we are going to get. So I'm going to make sure that there is no metal and no stone here. So I'm just going to grab all the blocks, actually. You know what? Let's just grab all the blocks. Let's get them out of there. I want to be able to see the exact number very easily. So I guess we are going to start with this front one right here. Let's get our spare tire off. We should be able to just grab that very easily. There we go. We're gonna drop it off right here in front of the Refinebot. Let's see, is that a good spot? Okay, it's looking like that is not a good spot. We're gonna have to probably put it over on this side here. Okay, there we go. Now it is starting to work. And now we're gonna have to get rid of all of these ones as well, so let's line them up. Just look at this haul, guys. This is so cool. I'm taking a picture of this because I can't believe we just went out and grabbed this many in one day. Oh my god, this is so good. I'm gonna have so many materials. This feels like I should probably get another one. I don't know if I can afford one or not. No. Oh, wait. No, yes. I can afford another one. I'm buying another one right now. All right. Second Refinebot. There we go. Now, what do I want to do? Okay, this chest is actually empty. This is perfect. Let's set up this Refinebot right here on this side, just like so. Let's grab this chest here. It's actually completely empty, so we're not even going to put it on our shoulder. And let's try and line this up with this new Refinebot. Okay, right about there. And now that should start receiving these minerals from this one. So now we have double the production rate. Oh my god, this is crazy. So now I'm going to have to combine the numbers of all the blocks that go into this one here. Okay, yeah, there. I believe they're going here. So we have the metal ones here. We have the stone ones there. It doesn't seem like they're going to have to necessarily overflow into that one. And then we're going to add up all of the ones here too. So now I'm actually curious. I meant to count these up. Now, how many can we carry in one of these containers? It looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, which means we have 5 times 5, which means we have 25 of these logs in here, which means we have 250 blocks. Now, while those are finishing up, I might as well actually get a good crop on the go here, guys. I have a whole bunch of tomato seeds, and I am slowly starting to prep for the spud gun. It's going to take a little bit more time before I do get to that point there. I'm focusing more, like I said earlier in the video, on actually getting my mining capabilities set up. So here's this watering in action, though, guys. Like I said, I don't really need to worry about using a cannon, because I honestly think this is faster than that. All right, there we go. So we've got these crops going. We got 21 minutes, or actually, well, you know, 21 hours on this one here. Now, I'm going to probably end up defending those in the next video. All right, here we go. This one is on its final log. There it goes. Grab our container, drop it off to the side. And here is our final one. Let's stick it right in front there. And so we're going to let that one go as well. We've got these final two. And then we're going to do the final count of how many blocks we ended up getting in one single trip. Now, this is actually a good opportunity to show you guys what this vehicle looks like without all of those containers on it. It looks actually really, really crazy. It's really flat without them. But you can see that they are actually made of wood in the back. And that's because I wanted to make them as light as... Oh my... I'm so sorry, why? I didn't know you were there. I wasn't looking. I'm so sorry. But you can see that they are made of wood, which makes them super light. And I don't think having all of the added resources in the containers, I really don't think it added any weight to the vehicle. Maybe it did, but I couldn't tell. Now, while these last two containers finish up, I'm going to show you guys what it's like to put all of these containers back on our vehicle. It's really, really easy. I just kind of use points up against the front of the vehicle there, just like this, and it makes it really easy to replace them. So we're going to grab another one here. Now, I have this block set right here in the center. The reason for that is because it makes it easy to just kind of line it up to the center of the vehicle, and then we just kind of pop it down just like so. And now I have bars here that block it, and I also have the blocks there, like I said, And there we go. That is the final one. We're going to put our road train setup all back together again. And I got to say, guys, this is a really awesome vehicle. I can't believe we had such a successful first run with it. Now, the exciting part is counting our blocks. All right, here we go. I've got them all punched into a calculator. It is the moment of truth. How many blocks did we just get in one single trip? Oh my God, that's so many. 1,270 blocks. That is insane. So if you did enjoy this build or the video, then let me know by hitting that like button. And if you want to tune in for some more Scrap Mechanic Survival as well as more Endless Scrap Mechanic, then be sure to subscribe to the channel and maybe even turn on some notifications so you get the latest and the craziest coming from me in Scrap Mechanic. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will be seeing you in the next one where we defend our valuable crops from insane farm bots.